I'm very blessed. Life does get complex. When I don't have stabilization, I get very impatient. I'm like a shark in need of tuna, searching for confirmation from my reader app on Luna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's going to be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle. She has a gift that shines, spiritually connected to both spirit and divine. If you don't like tarot, maybe you're too narrow. Too scared the truth will hit you like an arrow. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle. When it comes to readings, she doesn't sugarcoat. If you only want sweet, better catch another boat. People ask about career, love, relationship, pain. Her answers get uploaded and sent to her brain. She's a messenger, a mentor for guidance and advice. She dedicates her time, never charging a dime. She's a big kahuna. She's my Apple Luna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle.
Hey tarot enthusiasts! Welcome to my channel. I'm Apple Luna, your tarot reader, and I'm thrilled to have you here. Today, we're diving into free one-card readings, and I can't wait to connect with you all. First things first, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and smash the bell so you're notified every time I go live. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. Getting a reading is super easy. Just type join to join the queue. But heads up, wait times can be over an hour for free readings. If you'd rather not wait, consider sending a donation or joining my membership for just $3.99 a month to skip the line. There are 2 requirements for a free reading. First, type I understand to show you get that I'm here to give advice, but you make your own decisions. Second, hit that like button and comment, I understand like number of likes, and your question to get your free reading. Easy peasy. A quick reminder, no pregnancy questions, and try to frame your questions positively. Like instead of asking, will he leave? Try will he stay? Make sure your questions are about you, not what others think or feel. This journey is all about your spiritual awakening and unlocking your superpowers. This is a tough love channel when needed. Sensitive souls might want to look elsewhere. Also, I have autism, so if my tone seems off, know I'm never frustrated or upset with you. Even though I've been reading tarot for a while, it still feels like telling a fictional story with my cards. They resonate with you, but always check your real facts with real people. Remember to read the disclaimer, and for clarity's sake, don't ask the same question over and over. This is not a magic show. My predictions often need action from you, so get off your devices, turn off the TV, and take some risks. Members get to skip the queue, and if you donate $5 or more, I'll give you a mini read. That's 5 cards and a pendulum question. Donators also skip the queue, and if you send a review, follow, or buy from my Etsy store, you get a free queue skip. I'm also available for private readings. I have a $20 for 20 minutes special right now. Email me or contact me through my website at www.trinitytarotlive.com to book. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook as Luna Fruit and on Instagram, and Twitch as AppleLuna77, TikTok as AppleLuna666. Alright, it's time to smudge and clear out any bad energy. Let's go through today's cards and get started.
Hello everyone, I was just having a look to see who's commented and only Sarah has. So it looks like only Sarah's getting a reading. You've got to go and comment, guys, to get your readings here. So make sure you do comment. Here is where you'll find where to comment. You can choose one to comment on. I just need a comment. So because I'm trying to interact with you, I need you to read my post because I'm trying to do something with programming and coding with the colors and the information. I'm trying to turn on your bullshit meters. All right. We'll just run through everything before we get started, Sarah. So you can get a reading in both my channels. We do a 3-card channel and a 1-card channel in the same day. You can get a reading in both channels. The rules are you need to comment and like my posts and read them to get a free reading. It's not going to be a situation where you're going to be using me anymore, where you come in for your free reading and then ignore me the rest of the time. If you want a free reading, you have to interact with me. Today's oracles, we are going to get a Ask Your Soul a Message card. So everyone's going to get one of these. Let's say a quick prayer, and we're going to light up the clear quartz candle. It's got a tourmaline in it to clear negative energy. And quartz crystal amplifies other crystals and emotions and rocks, so it's a great crystal to use with tourmaline. I call upon the higher self to answer these questions. I seek only truthful answers which are aligned with the highest and greatest good for all concerned. Put that up to the side. Okay, we've got a new What's On video that you could leave a comment on. We've got a new What's Trinity Tarot Live about. I'm Luna, the bringer of truth, and I am your awakening coach. We're doing the awakening. We're all doing the awakening. I don't care who you are or what you're doing right now. You are doing the awakening. You just don't realize it. With the awakening, we're going to leave the sugar with the cookies, and we're going to be serious, and we're going to be honest with each other. No more sugarcoating. My cards might not tell you what you want to hear, but they definitely will tell you what you need to hear. Now, today's post you can comment on. We've got angel numbers. I've made a TikTok video, so we're going to watch that a bit later. We've got Apple's dad says, and Apple's dad says today, if you can't decide on two options, flip a coin. If you don't like the answer, go with the losing side. My dad was like, it doesn't matter what you choose, just choose one. And we've got crazy sexy love notes. Crazy sexy love notes, which is my new thing that I'm doing, and these are crazy sexy love notes to yourself. Oh, thanks, Jasper. We've got sovereignty posts that is our video for the week, so make sure you go and like that post and make sure you watch it. It is very important that you guys know legalese if you're going to move forward in your awakening and your life. And we've got Pet Speaks, which is my other channel where we do channel messages from the animals. Make sure you add that. There's a channel message from Sparkles the horse on this channel. Everyone make a wish, Knox said. 1111 means wake up. Wake up. I think it's an alarm clock. on the outside world in where our eternal bodies are, and on that alarm clock it's saying 11:11, wake up. Then it's going off, and we're seeing 11:11, and we're going, oh, 11:11, make a wish, instead of waking up. Okay, just be aware of that. Okay, we've got Sexy Sarah in, we've got Christine in. Do we have any other members in? Sexy Sarah and Christine, you can get ready. You want to win a quartz, just go and buy yourself a quartz. I'm not spending $50 to send you a quartz. Let me just put the music on in the background. Okay. Alright, let's get into it, guys. Thanks for being patient with me while I ran through my social media. Make sure you are liking and commenting. I want to interact with you this year. My job as your coach, being more interactive. Okay. This man of 17 years has any secret. Yes, he does. He has a dark confession. Thanks, Doc. Do you know what I'd do without you? I appreciate you so much. I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you. That is dark. Let's get you an oracle. Today we're doing these happy soul message card. You might just leave them there. You need to gain a new perspective on this situation. Maybe look at it from the other person's point of view, or even look at it from a stranger's point of view. If they didn't have any of the facts, if they didn't know any of the past information, and they just saw what you were doing right now, what would a stranger say? Sounds like him, Sarah. Thanks for letting me know it resonated. All right. We got Christine up next. Christine, I probably didn't brush my hair today. I got out of bed and I slept in a little bit, so I was running late. Why is he not responding to your pictures as soon as dad and her and my dad's arrival? Because they want you to mind your own fucking business, Christine. Honestly, they don't want to tell you shit. They don't want to tell you shit. I'm gonna bring out in the app his dad says. I asked my dad once about his childhood and his life and what the meaning of life is, and he said the meaning of life is do something that makes you happy and mind your own fucking business. So Christine, I tell you from my dad, I'd be trying to mind your own fucking business. I know you might want to find out when they're going to be there so you can plan and organise. Might not be the way. Maybe it's just fly by the seat of your pants and see what happens is the way. Let's turn on this camera and come in. Oh, this isn't a pendulum. Yay. I can go off. Okay. Why is B not responding to your text? They're not quite sure exactly when they're turning up, when it's going to happen. They're laying the foundations. They're setting goals. They're still setting goals, and they're not even sure of what their goals are yet. And they're flying by the seat of their pants, so they can't tell you what they're doing because they don't know. Good news is coming in, and everything's going to work out fine, of course. But you might have to work hard by not planning. That's how you can not work hard. Like, I feel like you're going to be planning and you're going to go, oh, they're probably going to turn up at this time. And they're not going to turn up then. And then you go, oh, maybe they're going to turn up at this time. And you're going to keep preparing yourself and wasting all this time when you could just go, oh, they're here. They're here. Let's deal with it now. Because that's the way you guys need to be. Stop planning, guys. Let the divine guide you. You've got to practice self-discipline. And I feel like your self-discipline might be you're controlling me, like needing to know what's happening, needing to know where you're going next. Honestly, you just take one step a day and you don't really worry about the destination. It's about the journey. Thank you, Christine. Each day, every day. I agree. She just texted you. She is taking control of his phone and is texting as though she is my dad. What the fuck? Oh, darling, get over it. They're in a couple. Until they're not a couple, jack shit you can do about any of this. And you stressing and worrying about it, it's not going to help anything. Just, Christine, take a chill pill and give less fucks about this situation. I know you care because you're invested emotionally and like it's literally, but just try to give less fucks. Alright, we're moving on to Wolfie Baby and Nat can get ready. Hi, Scotty Me. Welcome in. Sarah never plans because they never work out. Well, I never fail because I never plan, Sarah. I literally don't make plans. I just get up and deal with each day as it comes. I might say, oh, I might do this, but like literally, I'm never going to do that thing. I'm just going to do whatever comes to me that day. If someone says, can you come to my house on Saturday at 12 o'clock? I say, no, but I can come whenever I'm free. And if it happens to be Saturday at 12 o'clock, then I'll come then. But if it's not, I won't. Alright, Ruby Baby. Spirit secret message. Ooh, soul message. I love the secret messages from Spirit deck. How you going, Scotty Me? Let's get you a Spirit secret message, Ruby Baby. You're bringing powerful emotions into this. And honestly, Ruby Baby, you've got to stop using your emotions as your compass and use your brain. Let's get you a soul message card. You need to gain a new perspective. You need to look at the situation that you're in and think about it from a different perspective. What can you do to move forward? What can you do for or what don't you want to do, because there's something you should do right now, Wolfie baby, that you're not doing to move your life forward. And you need to just be brave and do it. Hi Divine, how you doing? Thank you, Wolfie baby, that was really good today. We're going to none that up next. Naked cards. Well, we don't usually call them naked cards. People would get the wrong idea. Hey, hang on, Nat, I'll just strip off and give you a naked reading. I have a naked reader for a naked card. Alright, hold on. We'll get it out. I'm so sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm willing to put in the time and effort now because I don't want to lose you. No. Foster creativity. You know the best way to be more creative, Nat? Wander, dawdle, just waste some time and let your mind be free. Because if you're trying to think of a result to something, if you're trying to think of an answer, your brain, it gets like cramped up and it just doesn't want to think. So to get those ideas going, the best way to do that is to let your brain relax and let it do what it wants, and it will find the answer for you. You're trying to control your brain, stop it. Thank you, Nana. Let's move on to Melanie and Jasper. Melanie and Jasper, we might actually just let me stop for a second and play the angel reading. It's the same card that we've got today in the channel, but it's a TikTok version. So this is the TikTok version of the angel numbers.
Angel numbers calling on my digital screen, waving their hands in my face unseen, saying pay attention, little darling, you were meant for more. Angel numbers calling right here at my door. Trinity Tarot Live guiding me through. Angel numbers speaking, telling me what to do. Checking my mail, a bill shows 2222. Suddenly clear what I'm supposed to do. Used to be blind.
So that was the angel number. This is the one that we're doing today. That was the TikTok version of my angel numbers. And it comes with that beautiful angel number song that I made. If you'd like a copy of it, just let me know and I'll put it on the Google Drive so you can download it. All right, Jasper, Melanie, you didn't come in. So we're going to call the next two people up. Can we have Mimi and Samantha? Mimi and Samantha, I feel like you're new people. You need to type the words I understand, which mean you comprehend me. And you know that I am giving advice. You're the one that makes the decision. You also need to hit that like button so I know that you've liked let me know. Thank you, Melanie. You need to get ready by typing the words I understand, which means you comprehend me and you know that I am giving advice. You're the one that makes a decision. You also need to hit that like button and let me know that you've done so and reply, I understand, like number whatever, and your question to get a reading. Mimi, Samantha, and Melanie, all of you. Same thing. While we're waiting, we're going to play the Crazy Sexy Love Notes TikTok version. So you can see what that's like. It's got its own song as well. I made special songs for each of these.
Scrolling through the endless stream, another love song, another dream of finding someone to complete the puzzle pieces, bittersweet. Then a post, a message bright, sexy, crazy love notes bathed in light. To myself, a promise whispered low. Apple Luna, help my spirit grow. Soulmate mission on hold, I understand. Gotta find the love within.
Oh, I have to make that just a little bit longer. But this is the comment we did, and it's you are enough. You are enough. It's a crazy little sexy love note to yourself. All right, Melanie, let's move on with you. What does this person think of you? How long have you been seeing this person? Is it pretty early? Like, do you know them well? The energy is barely there. There's barely a connection here. There is a connection, but it's like you haven't got to know this person or they don't know you and hasn't opened up. It hasn't flowered. It's like a bud, a flower bud that needs to bloom and it hasn't bloomed. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying, Melanie? Like, this is a bud. So you're asking about what they think about you, and I'm not sure that they think much about you at the moment. Have you given them, like, opportunity to at least know your name? Because if they don't even know your name and they don't say hello to you in passing, there's no connection. What do they think of you? We're going to see what the cards say. The cards just say good things take time. You need to have a long-term view and things will come to fruition soon, but you've got to plant the seeds and not dig them up every day to see if they've grown. You've got to wait for this to ripen before you ask what they think of you. And you've got to let them know who you are before they can think anything. I'm not picking up anything, Melanie. If I had to push it, I would say they think you're traditional, that you follow the rules, you know right from wrong, you're not programmed, so you've got ideas for yourself, but you conform to the norm. You do what you're told. They would say that you're convenient. It says convention, but I read convenient, so you might be convenient. And they have faith that they're going to find love, but I don't know if it's with you. And yes, I did say you are convenient. They think you're convenient. It's not a good thing. means like if there's no one better around, you will do. And I think love should be special. Just get to know this person and then come back and ask this question again, my darling. You have to get to know the person first before they have feelings and thoughts about you. Jasper. Hi, Jasper. Jasper understands. Hi, Maureen. Do you want to get ready? Are you a member in here? Yeah, you are. Hey, Lexi Boo Boo. Hey, to Savage. Savage, why aren't you a member? All right, Jasper, let's get your card. I've got to finish this show a little bit early today, guys. I've got an appointment. Jasper, you're frozen with indecision, or someone that you're dealing with is indecisive. And there's an unclear path ahead of you. You're just going to have to wing it. Someone is withholding information or feelings from you, and they are avoiding a situation. And it could be that you're at a stalemate. There are obstacles in your way, and you have to be the one to work out how to maneuver through these obstacles. And you might be in an impasse at the moment, and it might be time to try something totally different. Whatever you're doing, do the opposite and just see what happens. Thank you, Jasper. We're going to get you a soul card. Thanks, Maya. You need to be more open in general, but more open to love. And love is not about sex. Sex is about reproduction. So get it right in your head. When you love someone, it's about spending time with them and getting to know them and listening to their boring ass stories that you've heard a million times before. But it's about still acting like you care about that. Actually, it's not about acting, it's about actually caring. Thank you, Jasper. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Welcome in Alchemized Tarot. Welcome in Lexi Boo Boo. Lexi Boo Boo and Savage, aren't you the same person? The Savage, isn't that your... No. Who's Lexi Boo Boo? Who do I know Lexi Boo Boo as? Because I thought that was the Savage. I'm confused. Let me do Maya. Thank you for the donation, darling. Maya, you just need to type the words I understand. You haven't, I understood. Maya? Maureen? Maureen, why are you caring about what other people are doing? It's not your business. This is not your business. You're getting gossipy, and you need to stop it. Stop talking about other people and stop judging other people, please, Maya. And you might not feel like you are, but you're like, what is this person doing? So first of all, you're worried about what other people are doing. And then depending on what they do, you're going to think a certain way. So you're judging them. You want to date them. Oh, Maya. Why would you want to date someone that's interested in someone else? You deserve better than that, Maureen. Honestly. Let's do a card reading. Did Johan not come in because he had sex with Ellen? No, that's not the reason. This knight is coming in fast. Look at him, he's galloping. And you've come to a conclusion way too fast because I think you're judging people. Don't put assumptions on people's lives. And don't put hopes and dreams into the equation of what you think about people. And don't be worried what they do. This says if he's going to come towards you, he's going to jump in, he's going to come quickly. And I actually think if he does, he's just going to have sex with you and then he's going to walk away. So I wouldn't have sex with him personally. I would make him date me. Because you guys have got to take sex out of this love equation. Sex is for reproduction. If you don't want to make babies, don't have sex. Sex is not about love because you are just using it as a bargaining chip to get someone into your life. And it's not working. Maureen, to answer your question was, did he have sex with Ellen? And the answer was no. But this person, I feel like, because of the energy of that card, they run around and go, hey, you're cute, let's fuck. And then they move on to the next person and say, hey, you're cute, let's fuck. So go for it. It's up to you, but you're fucking yourself over. That's their energy. So if they're going to go to Ellen, next they're going to go to you, next they're going to go to the next person, until they're done going through the whole office. That's what I feel. Okay. Thanks, Maureen. I'll just see what's going on here first. Study me as I understood and liked, but just give me a second. Study me. You're up next. We're gonna do Mimi. How does your crush see you? Will they make a move? Why can't you make a move? Why does your crush have to make a move? You're the one with the crush. Go and make a move. Stop being scared. What are you scared of? Just go and make a move. What is he going to say? No, I don't like you. And then you stop wasting your time. Or he could say, yes, I like you very much. And this could be wonderful. But you got to choose. Go and check. I'm going to get an Intuit Tarot. Okay, we've got the Six of Coins. It says that there's generosity and balance in this relationship, an equal give and take. And I feel like it is very early days, but there is potential for this situation. And quid pro quo. So whatever you put into it, you're going to get out of it. That means, Mimi, if you sit back and wait for something to happen, that's what you're going to get out of it. Nothing. You're going to get out of it sitting back and waiting. If you take action towards this person, then you have a possibility of something happening because you're making an effort to move forward. You will move forward. Whatever you do is what you'll get out of it. Let me heal first before I can be in your life. This person needs to heal before they find new love. And they want you to take that risk and talk to them. Go and talk to them. Oh, do you like my apple sticker, Knock? I love my apple sticker. I couldn't put it on a see-through background though. All right. So we're gonna do Maya next. Feelings of Johan for you nowadays. We're gonna use the crush cards because I feel like this is a crush situation. So he thinks you are too good to be true. He likes you. He likes you a lot, and he thinks that you're too good to be true because he's not sure if you're completely compatible. And right now he might be too busy to find love. And this person could be your karmic partner, so they might bring a lot of negativity into your life. Thank you, Maureen. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. I love it when people say, wow. I know that I've resonated then. All right, study me. Let's see your I understand. There it is. Thanks for I understanding. And study me would like a love reading. Now, study me, the first of all, why do you want a love reading? Go and love yourself first. You are doing the missions in the wrong order. We're here doing missions. If you do them in the wrong order, you don't get to pass. And one of the things I noticed is the soulmate mission is a reward for doing the self-love mission. So if you don't do the self-love mission first, you can't complete the soulmate mission. So you need to go back and do the self-love mission first. Are you single or seeing someone? Knock asked, and I'd like to know too. Yeah, Maya, maybe you do need to face the karma. It's up to you what you do on your path. I personally try not to put myself in negative situations on purpose. But if you want to do that, that's fine. You got to learn your lesson some way. And honestly, spirit will rub your face into it if you don't learn it this time. And next time it'll be worse. So try to learn your lessons, guys. Study me, you changed your mind to a general. Samantha, I'll be with you in a second. Just let me do study me. All right, study me. Let's get a general for you. Maya, Maureen, you have to decide that for yourself. I'm just telling you what I see, okay? And telling you, I personally wouldn't put myself through that because I'm a wimp. I don't want to put myself through negative situations, and I cheat. I cheat in the awakening. All right. Study me. We've got the judgment card. And the angels told me we were in SE, ESSE, which means we're in judgment right now. We're being judged so that we can work out if we're good enough to get to the next level. And I feel like the next level is your eternal body. I feel like you're here learning to care for it. You have a new spiritual story starting. But first you need to forgive yourself and all the people who have hurt you negatively and in your life. It is a time of the awakening. And you are on a mission. You're on many missions. You're on the soulmate mission. You're on the self-love mission. You're on the sovereignty mission, but you're just not doing it. This is about having a rebirth, because when you were born into this world, you were born a slave. And this is about being reborn into your free, eternal body. And taking action on the things that need to take action, and making decisions where decisions need to be made for your good for the future rather than what you need right now. And it's about having a renewal and going through the awakening, basically. Thank you, Study Me. We're going to get you a message from your soul. You need to use positive affirmations more. Tell yourself you're doing a good job. Tell yourself that even though you're failing, you're going to get better at it. And tell yourself, even though it's hard, you're going to try anyway. Hi, Zena. Could you please not put your question up? You need to go and like my posts. I understand, you need to wait your turn. My moderator will talk to you in a second. Go and exclamation join and then like my comments. Like my posts. Love you, Study Me. Thanks, darling. Okay, we're going to do Samantha next. Hi, Samantha. Does this person have feelings for you? I can feel this person in my heart all the time. Is it the same for him? Honestly, most of the people who turn off their feelings, Samantha, they've been hurt and they're like, I don't want to get hurt anymore, so I'm going to just turn my feelings down a little bit. And then they go, oh, I just got hurt again. I'm going to turn them down a little bit. And then they've gotten to this point where they're so low that they can't feel their feelings. So yes, they might feel it, but no, they don't feel it. Do you get what I mean? Let's get a card for this. We'll get a yes/no card. Thank you, Study Me. Yeah, Zena, you have to go and like my posts. You have to comment on my posts, and I don't think you have yet. I can't see your comment. How long have you been seeing this person, Samantha? Because I feel like this might be a crush situation. I feel like you're going to have disappointing news. You're going to get out what you put into this. So I'll say to you, like I said to a previous person, if you sit back and wait for this person to come towards you, you can expect to be sitting back and waiting. And that's it. But if you make an effort to act towards this person, they will react about you. And this is the best you can hope for in this situation. Otherwise, I just feel nothing. I feel like this person has to develop feelings for you by learning about you, by communicating with them, and by getting to know them a little bit better. I don't feel like there's feelings at all at the moment. They might even be defensive, and they might fight this feeling if it comes to them. And I feel like they're feeling numb. I can't feel anything from them. I'm not going to lie to you, Samantha. I'm not feeling anything. Go and have communication with them, and get to know them better. Spend time with them so they can develop feelings for you. You need to be more honest with yourself and everyone else around you, and you need to choose honesty when dealing with people. If you have strong feelings for someone, you need to tell them. And if you tell them and it scares them off, that means that you've got strong feelings too early. Because, Samantha, you need to give 10% to someone, and if they give 10% back, then you give 20%. At the moment, you're meeting someone and giving them 100%. And then you're confused at why they're only giving back 10%. It's because you are giving too much. You need to hold back, pull back on your strong feelings and emotions, especially towards this person. You're not supposed to develop love feelings until you touch someone, because that's how oxytocin is created, which is love is a chemical reaction, not a feeling. Guys, you've got that wrong. Zena, did you get in the queue? Yes, you're in the queue. Excellent. Thank you. Hi, Liliana. How you doing? To Savage, you're next. What's coming towards you, and how do I know if I make the right choice? Oh, darling, okay, so look, it doesn't matter what you choose. It's just going to take you on a path. The path always leads to the same place, so you don't need to worry which path you take. Does that make sense? Every path leads to a lesson or a blessing. That's all I can really tell you. If you get a lesson, it teaches you something new and makes you a better person. So it's a gift. And if it's a blessing, it's a gift. Either way, you win. So you're making the right choice. The way you know how to make the right choice, it'll be easy. If you get blockages, like you forget things or things don't work out properly, this is the angel's way of saying this is not your path. Maybe look in another direction. If something is easy and there's no problems, there's no issues or worries with it, it happens fast and it's easy. This is where you're supposed to be. That is how you can tell you're on the right path. If you're pushing and straining and trying for something, wrong path. If it's easy, right path. If I get 3 blockages, I stop and go home. What's coming towards you? We've got justice coming toward you. There might be a karmic situation where there's a bit of shame and blame, and I feel like you've been avoiding this situation for a while. There are unfair conditions and maybe even victimization that is not being recognized in this situation, and it might be your victimization, or you could be victimizing someone else and not recognizing it. Let's just put that out there too, Savage. Because we all need to look at how we're all behaving, because we've let our feelings take over and we're making our decisions based strictly on our feelings, how people make us feel, and what they say and how it makes us feel. Again, how it makes us feel. We're not using our head and making strong decisions based on fact. There might need to be some retribution or forgiveness, and I'm feeling there's some sort of imbalance. You just need to deal with this situation Like I said, lesson or blessing, and I feel like you've got a lesson coming up. The lessons are just as valuable as the blessings. Let's get an oracle. Hi, Rain. How you doing? All right. How can you serve? So, DeSavage, think about in your situations when you're making decisions, how can you do something for someone else while you're still getting what you want? That was one of the hard things. So I was like, no, I want this. I want it exactly like I want it. And you've got to go, no, it's okay. You've got to compromise. So if I give this person that thing, I can still have this. And that's what you have to do, compromise with all of your decisions. Making sure that everyone is going to get a little bit of what they want, even if they don't get exactly what they want. All right. We're next. Zena's in the queue. Welcome in, Jazz. We've got Rain. I'm good. Rain, did you see my new post? I've got sexy little love notes to yourself. Let me just show you. We've got sexy little love notes to yourself. Make sure you go and check this. We've got Apple's dad says today, and there's a post about tossing coins to make your decisions. And I actually, I think you guys should start doing this. Toss a coin instead of making the decision, and let fate direct you for a little bit instead of controlling your situation. And I've just made Apple's angel numbers. So this is angel communications that I'm getting, that I'm passing on to you. So they might mean something to you. Yeah, my dad is hilarious, Rain. Make sure you catch that. We've also got Apple's Pearls. So I'm going to do Apple's Pearl of Wisdom. And then the next day I'm going to do an Apple's Dad, and I'm going to do the opposite on the other channel. So you get something different every day, but you always get an Apple's Dad and an Apple's Pearl. All right, let's get ready. Where are you? A general. No, it won't be long to Zena. Now, Kai, we have to talk about something. If you manifested your life, you wouldn't need to come to a tarot reader and get your answers, because you would know what's going to happen. You would manifest it. You would make it happen. And this card is telling you to manifest your dreams. There are going to be big developments in your life. You might be traveling soon for either pleasure or work, or maybe even for love. And this is where you're going to level up. But first, you need to manifest it. You're going to make progress. And I feel like you are making progress, but it's very slow. And if you started manifesting it, I feel like this progress would speed up. Yeah, I got a new sexual position deck. Right? It's got some really good positions in it, and I started with my Etsy reads to give advice on sex. Like, this is a great sex move, but you got to put a pillow here, and you got to do this, and you got to be careful of this, and it does this, this, and this, and yeah, that sort of thing. That's what it's about. I just tell you that I tell you how to be a rock star in bed. Because you only need 2 moods to look like a rock star in bed. Um, let's get you an oracle. You need to prepare for this transformation. That might mean some things that no longer serve you will be ending. Things that make you feel tired, things that drain you of energy, might just suddenly end. And you're going to have accept that and move on to something new. Don't fight for these things that are ending right now, because you are fighting a losing battle. Thank you, Rain. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. All right, we're going to close the queue off. I do have to finish it early today, so I don't know what we're going to do. I should have closed it earlier. Alchemized Tarot and Lexi Boo Boo. Lexi Boo Boo, aren't you the savage? Oh, thank you, Rain. You're going through a transitional period. I promise there will be rainbows and sunshine on the other side. Just don't hold on to the things that are ending right now. Just let them go and just know that this is a turning point. Something better is coming. Honestly, the more you fight it, the worse it'll be. Lexi Boo Boo, Alchemized Tarot. And I swear Lexi Boo Boo is the savage. So I don't know what they're doing. They haven't said, no, I'm not the savage yet, because I think they are. Well, we're going to play a little sovereignty video while we wait for Lexi Boo Boo and Alchemized Tarot. Then we're going to call up Zena and Jazz. Oh, it's not the video. Hang on, let me get the video. Oh, no, I can't find it. All right, we're not going to watch the video. Go and watch that video. Go and watch that video. We might listen to a pet speak one next. Then we'll keep going with the readings because we've had Zena come in. Hi, Zena. We've also got Alchemized Tarot. Zena, you didn't miss your go. I'm just about to call you up. You need to get ready for my readings. Knock, can you get her ready? I'm going to just push through the messages. Zena, read my messages and get ready. Knock will help you. Alchemized Tarot, we're going to do you now. Will you get a transfer position? Same company, same position, just close to home. Your interview is Friday. Well, first of all, I want to wish you good luck. And second of all, I want you to tell you to manifest it. So believe that you've already got this position instead of going, will I get it? I wonder. The problem is you're not directing your life. You're not taking control. Alchemized Tarot. So I need you to take control. Sorry, Bumblebee, we're closed. You'll have to come in earlier tomorrow. We got a yes card. Yes, you will get a transfer, but there's one problem, Alchemist Tarot. You're going to be dealing with the office bitch. They have got a bitch you would not believe at this new place, and she's going to pick on you. You're not going to have a social life because there is a clique. These guys have been working together for ages, and they're not going to let you into their social club. And they're going to be taking advantage of you when you first start. So make sure you know the rules and your responsibilities so you don't get taken advantage of. I think you're going to have a shitty time at this new place. My advice to you is work is for work. You're not there to socialize. Just go and do your work and then come home and have a life. Your work is your vocation. It's not your life purpose. You've already got the transfer, remember, Alchemist Tarot? Hi, Zena. Hi, Sayantani. I'm sorry we've closed the queue. You can pay a donation if you'd like to get a reading. Zena, does he have romantic feelings for you, and will he text you soon? Let's get out the crush cards. Because you don't even know if this person has romantic feelings for you. And honestly, why would they have romantic feelings for you if they don't even really know you that well? Like, I think you first you like someone, and then you get feelings for them, and then you start to love them, and then you love them, and then you are madly in love with them. In that order. It doesn't go, I just met you, I have feelings for you. You have to like the person first. Like, you guys have got it in the wrong order. He's seeing your name everywhere and he can't stop thinking about you, Zena. But he is waiting until he's sure that you like him back and sure that he likes you. But he is dreaming about you. He sees you in his dreams. I gave you a 3-card reading, Zena, because this is you're new to the channel, and I just wanted to say hello and welcome to my channel. So we've given you a 3-card read, and I'm still going to give you an oracle as well. You need to express gratitude more. You're not grateful for what you do have in your life, Zena. And let's just go through some of the things you can be grateful for. You can walk to the toilet and you don't need to wear a nappy. You have the internet to talk to me so you can get advice. You can walk and talk and make your own decisions. You can breathe clean air and the sun is shining. You have a roof over your head and food in your belly and clean clothes on your back. And this is what you need to be grateful for. Not for the things in your life, the material things. Oh, I'm grateful I've got this car. I'm grateful I've got this belonging that doesn't really matter because I can't take it with me when I die. So none of this shit matters. It's about getting over the materialism. All right, next up, we got Jazz. I'm just going to push everyone up on the queue. Noc, do you want to put your comment up too? You get mixed signals from him because he doesn't know how he feels because it's too early, Zena. He's still trying to decide. Like, give people a chance to get to know you before you're like, do they have romantic feelings for me? No, they don't. They're still trying to get to know you. They can't decide because they're indecisive because they don't know you well enough. Got to give people a chance. All right, knock. Light shallow. And I'm sorry, Zena, I'm just not the sort of tarot reader who's going to tell you bullshit. That's not me. Like, because honestly, you can leave the sugar with the cookies. Zena, in my tarot room, you can leave the sugar with the cookies. Yeah, he does see you in his dreams. He's dreaming about you. Doesn't mean he's got feelings for you. There's some sort of connection there. Just remember, Zena, before I start on knock, I just want to remind you, you need to do the missions in the right order to be successful. And what you're trying to do right now is complete what I call the soulmate mission. And quite honestly, you have to do the self-love mission before you do the soulmate mission, because I believe we're in here learning to be able to look after our eternal bodies and be adults in a world where we have our eternal body and our eternal soul. So you got to do the missions in the right order or they won't work. You can't complete them. All right. Hi, Jazz. What are you doing? I think you need to get ready. Yeah, you do. All right. Thank you, Zena. We'll see you next time, darling. I'm starting to see more clearly the lies and the masks of those around me. It's sad, but at least I can also see the gifts of our connection. So he's starting to see lies and insecurities around him that aren't actually true. And he's starting to see through the illusion. Let's get you an oracle to see what message your soul has to say. Express gratitude. And just what I did was I started with 3 things at night and I added 1 extra every night afterwards. And then by the time it was like a week into it, I had like a huge list of them. And you have to write them down so you remember them all and say them every night. And when instead of praying to God for help and mercy, you say, oh, thank you, God. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful for that. I'm manifesting this to happen. Please help my manifestation. And that's how you pray correctly. Because God left us a way to manifest our own shit, and it's praying. Except we don't pray with joy, and we don't pray with gratitude. So that's why it's not working. All right, thank you, Nock. That was your reading for today, and thank you so much for all your time and effort in being my moderator. I super appreciate you. And we've got Jazz, and Jazz understands. We're going to get messages from the universe for your career. Okay, usually I wouldn't get a message for the universe for your career because honestly, that's your vocation, not your purpose. Your life purpose is totally different to your vocation. And you're putting too much emphasis on your career when you should be looking at your spiritual enlightenment, Jazz. Your spiritual enlightenment will have nothing to do with your career. So let's get a message from the universe and see what really is important. Because sometimes my cards don't tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. All right, just let me find the universe cards. All right. And this is about your career. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. Be patient. If anything's going to happen in your career, then it's going to happen slowly over time. You are not going to start a new job and become the star employee and get the most pay on the first day. You're going to have to work towards it. You're going to have to put in the effort. And whatever effort you put in, you'll get out. So if you put no effort in and succeed, you're going to end up failing eventually. That's going to end as fast as it started. So work on things that are long lasting and build on your career. I'm going to also get you a career card from the deck I would have chosen, because I just feel like the universe deck is the wrong one for this, but you wanted a universe message. So I've got a career deck. And let's get you some career advice. Jazz? I don't want you to worry. No matter what you decide to do, no matter where you end up, you will end up being the star employee. You'll become star power behind this business. Or maybe you'll even have your own business and be a business owner. You're going to become an influencer of the company and earn fame and popularity. And it might be time for you, Jazz, to step into the spotlight at your career and take that step up. Be more vocal at work. Put your ideas forward more and be more of a free thinker at work. And I feel like this could help you become that star influencer. Things have been stopped. You stop putting in effort. No, sometimes it might be time for a change, Jazz. If you've been doing the same boring job and it's not going anywhere, sometimes it's about, because as I said, this is your vocation, but your mission is to do something that brings you passion. So if your vocation brings you passion and you're passionate about it, then that is your life mission. Does that make sense? That's what I do. We spend so much time working. Tarot is my passion. It makes me so happy. So I made it my business. And that's what you've got to do as well. What makes you passionate? What makes you happy? What gets you up in the morning and makes you feel alive? That's what you need to do for a job. Because whatever you're spending the most time on, it's got to bring you passion and happiness. Because your job is to spread passion and happiness to other people by feeling it yourself. All right, that looks like it for our readings. Now remember, I am your awakening coach, so a lot of these readings are about the awakening, even if you don't know it. I'm Apoluna, the bringer of truth, and I know some of the forbidden knowledge that will help you get through the awakening and help you for your awakening journey. We're on the gateway of the awakening. It is going to take some tough love. because some of you believe some wrong things and I've got to get through to you. So we're going to leave the sugar for the cookies. And sometimes my cards aren't going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to hear. So be aware of that. We've got angel numbers. I'm getting angel communications and I'm passing them on to you. Today we've got 852. These are not normal angel numbers. These are numbers that you wouldn't notice, like 777 you would notice. But this number you might not notice. So I'm bringing up those numbers you might not notice. And the messages that are coming through are just for you. We've got Apple's Dad Says. We also do a post called Apple's Pearls. And today we've got Apple's Dad Says, which basically tells you it doesn't matter what you're going to do. Just flip a coin and make a decision. We've got a new series that I've just brought out today, Crazy Sexy Love Notes to Yourself, because we all need a little bit of love. And to see us out today, we're going to have a look at a Pet Speaks. And because I feel like everyone needs patience, we're going to look at Bob the Fish.
Human microphone check, but tonight the spotlight ain't reflecting on me direct, cause my main canine, the one and only queen, Apple Luna, bringer of truth, about to drop some truth unseen. Yeah, she's been channeling messages straight from the doggy divine. So listen up close, cause this ain't just any canine rhyme. Dog talk, dog speak, listen to the barks and the wags. Got a rough day, Luna's gonna fix all your snacks. Dog messages flipping on from somewhere up above, fueled by belly rubs and endless unconditional love. Remember Pet Speak 7 on YouTube, the place to be.
Hi there, I'm Bob, the goldfish, and I have a little message for you. I know life can feel like a routine, just like my days swimming in the same bowl, seeing the same sights over and over. It takes a lot of patience, and I think you might need a bit of that too. Sometimes, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the desire to control everything and worry about the future. I understand how frustrating it can be when things don't go as planned, or when you feel stuck, waiting for closure or progress. It's important to remember that it's okay to let life unfold naturally. Rather than trying to dominate each situation, allow yourself the space to adapt. If you have dreams, whether it's to travel, love, or simply enjoy life, I encourage you to pursue them. Big changes are on the horizon, and while progress may seem slow right now, trust that it's coming. Just hang in there and practice a little patience. Keep an eye out for the unexpected joys along the way. Oh, look, another castle. Well, I'm going to explore over here now. Take care.
Belly, feed me. What else do I think? I'll tell you if you just give me a second to lick myself clean. Okay, human, listen up. That job interview, don't sweat it. You're amazing, it's totally true. Remember, bark is worse than a bite, so face your fears, yo. They'd be lucky to have you. Let your confidence flow. Dog talk, dog speak. Listen to the barks and the wags. Got a rough day, Luna's gonna.
Alright, that was Pet Speak. Make sure you add that channel. There's a couple of messages coming. I think uploading maybe today or tomorrow is a message, and then in a couple of days as well. Alright, don't forget I've also got a pick a card channel. I've also got confession channels. And we're gonna give the energy back now. So I call my energy back to me, cleansed and recharged, and I give your energy back to you, also cleansed and recharged. Now I release any energy that no longer serves us back into the earth. Alright, Light and love, everyone. We will see you tomorrow for more free card readings.
Alright, listen up, you see. Apple Luna signing off for you and me. Readings are closed, the cards are laid to rest, but don't you worry, put your mind at ease, yeah. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries reveal the secrets that you see, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the fortune screen. Feeling impatient, wanna jump the queue. Donations the key, just for me and you. Or join the membership with glee and unlock exclusive secrets instantly. No lies, no fibs, no made-up fairy tales. Just honest insight breaking through the veils. She's intuitive, a spiritual guiding light, awakening you to banish endless night. And the great deception, lift the heavy load. A gift from God straight from the cosmic road. She's even in the Bible, a modern scripture star, here to help you shine no matter where you are. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries revealed, the secrets that you seek, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the